What's going on, guys? So in this video I'm going to be going through some must-have accessories for your Nintendo Switch. So as you can see, I got my Nintendo Switch here, and I'm going to start with this, and I'm basically going to go ahead and I'll leave all the links in the description for all the products. They all should be for Amazon, and definitely let me know down in the comments below if there's anything that I missed that you think is a must-have accessory. Definitely let me know, and I'll be sure to check it out. And so let's go ahead and get right into it. So first of all, the first must-have accessory for your Nintendo Switch, I think this is the biggest one, is a screen protector. So as you can see right here, probably easier if I move it up a little bit, you can see there's a little notch there. So that's my screen protector mounted on the console, and it's basically just a tempered glass screen protector. I got it from Amazon. I don't remember the exact price, but I'll leave a link down below. It's really nice. It doesn't compromise the screen integrity at all, and you know, it's going to protect your screen. So I definitely recommend this so you don't get scratches on your actual screen. So the next must-have accessory is a nice case. Let me go ahead and zoom out a little bit. So this is by RDS Industries, I believe. I actually have a review for this case. I'll leave that link in the description. But I definitely recommend getting a case for your Nintendo Switch so you can carry it around. So as you can see, you just kind of stick it in there, close it up, and it's real nice and compact. So you can also get some bigger cases I think will hold your Switch, some games, maybe even an extra controller and the dock. Obviously this won't hold the dock, but you know, either way, whatever your preference, but I definitely recommend getting a case. So the next thing I recommend getting is a micro SD card. It basically makes your memory expandable in your Nintendo Switch. So it actually goes in this slot under the kickstand on the back. I believe the one I have is 128 gigabytes. Yep, as you can see right there, 128 gigabytes. I'll leave a link in the description for this exact one, but it really depends on you on how much memory you want to get. 128 would be plenty for me, add on a bunch more games, but it really depends on you. I mean, the benefit of adding a micro SD card is basically having more storage to store your games. So the internal memory only has, I believe it's 32 gigabytes. And so if you put an external memory card in there, you can basically download more games to your console. So that's very beneficial. So the next thing I recommend is some cases for your games. So if you get this case, it already comes with the game cases, but some cases might not come with game cases, so you can just buy some of these. These are, you know, really cheap, not too much, but they're really useful for holding your games. So you can see I got 2 other games in here stored. And you can even store a micro SD card in here as well. So it's really nice and a cheap option to store your games. So I definitely recommend that. Now this recommendation is gonna depend on your playing style, but if you ever play with your Nintendo Switch docked to your TV, I highly recommend getting this Nintendo Switch Wireless Pro controller. It's really nice. It feels really nice in the hands. It's, you know, honestly, I think it's better than both the Xbox and the PS4 controllers. It's just a really nice controller. It feels really durable in your hands. All the buttons feel very high quality, and the best part about this is the battery life. So if you ever played a PS4, the battery life is like 6 or 7 hours. I mean, it's terrible. The controller just has a terrible battery life. This thing, I've only charged this thing one time, and it's been running me for a long time. I think what I've read online is it lasts like 50 or 60 hours, maybe even like 80 hours. It's some crazy number. So I highly recommend getting this Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It's just really good. So another thing I recommend getting is an extra controller holder like this. So if you're familiar with the Nintendo Switch, it actually comes with this controller right here. This one's nice. I definitely recommend keeping this one, but I also recommend getting an extra one so that if you have a friend playing, they can also have the kind of controller feel. So if you don't use the holder like that, you just have to play like this, which is not too bad, but it's much easier just to play with this controller holder. So I recommend getting an extra one, so if you got a friend, they can just slide the Joy-Cons in, and there you go, bam, it's a controller. So I'll leave a link down in the description for that. Now one more thing that I think is cool, but you know, not really needed, I wouldn't, this is not a thing I highly recommend, it's just kind of if you want to, is Amiibos. You know, Amiibos are kind of cool. These are the Mario wedding version. I use these on Super Mario Odyssey to get you extra perks in the game, and they're just kind of cool little toy figure to play with. So I recommend getting those if you like them. If not, it's not a big deal, but I thought I'd just mention them to you guys. So I do actually have one thing that I highly don't recommend, and it is this really crappy controller. So basically, it's a wheel for the for like Mario Kart and that sort of thing. So if you've got a controller here, you just stick it in and it creates a wheel. But it's not good. Like this, you have to press really hard on these triggers, and sometimes the triggers don't even like press on the button correctly. So I don't know, maybe some other wheels are better than this one, but this one is just terrible. I mean, I think this is the official controller for made by Nintendo, but it's just bad. So I recommend not wasting your money on this thing. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and check out the description for all the links to the products. And make sure to follow me on social media on Instagram and Twitter. And thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day.